right. We are in there. Let's see. Is this working out? Did I do it properly? What is going on? Check this out. I'm trying to go live on Instagram. I think I did it properly. Not sure how to connect streaming support. Well, that's all right. Well, we're going to keep rock and rolling because I am live here, and that's all we need. So I'm Courtney Rollins, the Life in Transitions YouTube channel, as well as Facebook group. Back here, hopefully, with some content that will be helpful for you as you may be dealing with a probate or an estate, or even you're trying to find some solutions to property that may be related to the estate, or even outside that. Whatever the reason you've come to this channel, I hope that it's helpful to you. And really, all this content is geared towards, or it comes directly from life experiences I've had supporting people, helping people make the probate and real estate and estate planning process easier. I'm not an attorney or a financial advisor, but I am sharing my experience, and hopefully it helps people to spend more efficient time with legal advisors or financial planners, and or when they find that they need some solutions to their property, they may consider me or someone like me that's doing similar things and know that there's resources out there. So today we're going to talk about sometimes one of the key uh, tools or documents that everyone should consider or have for their estate plan is granting someone that they trust or several people they trust with conditional power of attorney or power of attorney. A power of attorney is a great tool to use when you need someone to either make financial or health decisions based on depending on the type of document that you're using, and it's something that I've come across a lot when I'm working with folks in the states. And something that some people don't know or aren't aware of is that the power of attorney actually stops at the time of death. So the principal or the person that you are responsible for, if you are the power of attorney, once that person passes away, that the power invested in you as a power of attorney stops. So we want to see what can we do while the person's alive and after they've passed to support the needs of the estate and the needs of the person. So let's rock and roll and see. Again, power of attorney, legal document that grants an individual as the agent or attorney in fact. This gives them the ability to serve in legal and financial matters. There is a health directive as well that you could do serve as a health directive power of attorney that gives someone the ability to make health decisions for that person if they become incapacitated. So one thing is make sure that if the person has passed away, that well, you should already know your duties if the person's alive. That's keeping documents, having their best interests in hand, making sure everything is documented, making sure you have clear conversations and understanding with that person of what they want, particularly when they are in an incapacitated state. Power of attorney is not always for somebody who's incapacitated. Maybe they're overseas and you need to do some business in a particular part of the place where they can't get to, and so you're serving on their behalf. But having clear communication and understanding of what they want and what their desires are is so important. But once someone passes away, make sure that you do obtain a death certificate. You'll need that if and when you're opening up an estate, if a probate has to take place, which quite often it does. If someone passes away with assets in their name, or they have debt that's in their name, the legal process of settling that is probate. There are other awesome legal tools and instruments that I talk about on this channel that helps you avoid probate, because probate is long. It can be very long at times. It can be very expensive at times, and it's public. And so there's a lot of reasons why you want to go ahead and do things right now to help you and your family avoid probate in the future. Probate, a lot of people say it's like having a civil lawsuit against your family once you pass because of all the steps and things they need to take and need to go through. And it eats away at that that legacy or that wealth that you may have wanted to leave behind because of all the filing fees and the costs that are associated. So there are tools like trust and other legal instruments you can use to avoid probate process. Check with an estate planning attorney. Reach out to me. I have so many folks on my team across the nation that can help you. But let's move on. Okay, so you've obtained the death certificate. Make sure that you notify all relevant members. I would hold off on notifying banks and things of that nature until you actually Open up probate if probate's needed, and until someone is granted either the executor if there was a will, and they're going through probate, or the administrator if there isn't a will, and but you still want those letters because if you start notifying the bank, they may freeze up, close the account when there may be things that need to still take place using those accounts before you've actually obtained the letters of testamentary or letters of administration. So notify relevant parties does mean like people, loved ones, and people who have are stakeholders in the space, but you may want to wait before you notify the bank until you have those letters, until you open up probate. Then identify who's going to be the executor or administrator. You may end up being that person if they trusted you enough to be power of attorney. They probably trusted you to be or named you the executor of the estate. Not always the case, but there's a likelihood there. And also, if there isn't a will left behind and the estate needs to be administered, the probate needs to be administered, then you'll probably be the administrator. So you need to go ahead and apply for that or speak to vested members or loved ones to see who's going to be that person and make sure that happens. And then you'll go through the probate process. It looks a little different in each state, but the overall thing is you're going to open it up, you'll probate the will if there's a will left or if there isn't. Regardless, there still has to be a way for anybody who has debt or claims to be notified. They'll take an account of it all, get an inventory of all the assets and properties and debts in there, then address any of those debts and address the taxes, and then distribute any remaining of the uh, assets to loved ones based on the wishes of the estate, and close the estate is the essential probate process. All right. How do I talk to my family about assets? What's this from? Oh, asset distribution. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. So yeah, distributing the assets is an essential part of it that you'll do. That's during the probate process, but making sure that it gets sent to the right people is extremely important if you are the executor or the administrator. All right, so this is what I do. I'm the probate specialist in North Carolina. I'm like the hub in the wheel right here, where either people on my team or people that I'm a part of their team can help you make this process a lot easier. My specialty is the real estate involved in there, although I'm not limited to that. It really depends on what your needs are. Feel free to call me at Estate Pro or text me at or call me at 443-990-1687. If you're watching this on YouTube, you see the information at the bottom scrolling across, or you can email me at Courtney@estateproservice.com, or go check out the website, estateproservice.com. Check out all of our Google reviews and how we've been able to help people just like you in the past, and maybe we can be a part of your journey. All right. Well, I hope this is helpful to you. Again, this is the Life in Transitions YouTube channel, Facebook group. Would love a subscription or for you to subscribe, like all that good stuff that we say. It helps us really reach a lot of folks and support people on their journey. LITE, Life in Transitions experts. Let your light shine. Cheers.